So let's continue. So after you enter your password, your username, then you are going to enter your password. So I have pasted my password. So you are going to have the username and password. Then click on enter. So after you enter, so this is the files for all the things that have already been configured. Because I said that if it is your personal company system and you are started, so you will not see all these files because you have not done any configuration, but we are using a CSR that thousands of people are using it to practice. You can see many companies that is already here. So, and I said that any configuration in SAP, one thing that you have to know first is SAP project reference number or objects. That is why you will start your configuration. So when you enter your system, so the first command is a command because you will not get it anywhere that you have to enter is your SPRO. SPRO. If you want to do configuration, your SPRO. So when you enter, we just press enter. So when it take us to this place, then we will come to this SAP reference implementation guidance. SAP reference implementation guidance. When you click on that, so this is where you can do all the configuration in SAP, everything that you need to configure based on your subscriptions, because you may not get everything. Some, they only subscribe for FICO, financial accounting, not all the modules. So this is where you are going to get everything. So, but if you want to start the configuration, so maybe you have been hearing it that if you know somebody that know about the SAP, or if they want to do training, they will ask you that, do you cover enterprise structure? So that enterprise structure is where you are going to define your group, subsidiary, joint venture, the chart of accounts, everything that related to your financial accounting and your reporting. So now you can see now we get to the enterprise structure now, or how we get to this place. Then this is enterprise structure. This is enterprise structure here. Then you can click down. If you want to, if you click on documentation, it will tell you, let me click it, it will tell you the information about enterprise structure and how you can use it. So in this section, you will learn how organization structure of your business. So it will explain what it does for you. So we click on this small arrow to expand it. So you can define. I say define is equal to like setup. This is where you set up your company, your subsidiary, your chart of account, everything. So under the define also, which is definition, right? Under the definition, you click down. So now you see all your modules, anything that you want to do. So under the definition, we are dealing with financial accounting. For anything reporting, external reporting is financial accounting. We are dealing with financial accounting. And under financial accounting, this is where you see define company, right? So, and you click on this define company. That's why you see this is the list of the company that people have already defined. If you are using your own for your own company, you will not see anything because you have not uh, defined any company. Then you will come to new entries. New entries. So this is where we enter our company. So now you can see the exit. I want to exit from this place. I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back. You can see now this is the first place after we logged in. So instead of follow all those process, that's why I say each transaction have their own code, but it's also good to know process. So it's like when you are using Excel, like shortcuts or follow the procedures. So now if we want to define company, so the transaction code to define company is OX15. If you just click and click enter, it will take you to this place directly instead of following that long process, and you just click on new entry. So this is what we have done. So I hope it is clear now. And we have defined our company, right? So now, after we have defined our company, remember that this thing have changed to GT01. Gestal Group, our name is still correct. So you can see the transaction code here if you want to use it. And you can see the process that you are going to follow if you are following the process. So the same thing now, we want to create our company code. We want to create our company code for the two company. We want to create our company code for the two company. So the first one is Jester Manufacturing Limited, JM01. That is the first subsidiary. So let me go back and do this. So I can, the transaction code is 0x02. OX02, sorry, to define the company. So you can see, and I will click new entry. So you can see for this one of the things that you will see the difference between company code and normal company. You can see that there is not second name for the company here. So let me go back. You can see that when I use the transaction code now, it take me to the place directly. So I can use the normal procedure, SPRO, enter, SAP reference, then enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting. So the first one for the group, we use this define company. So now we are going to this line 3, edit this here, edit, copy, delete, or check company code. This is where we will define our company code. So we click on this like clock arrow. So it's telling you what do you want to do. If you want to edit the existing company code, you can edit. That is, you want to edit your company. And if you want to copy, delete, or check company code, this one you can just only copy or delete or check company code. Here we will want to edit our company code because we want to create new company code. So we choose edit. So after I click on edit here, then you can see now that I click, you see. So I click on edit, then you will come down and choose. So after I choose, then new entry, new entry. So you can see that if you know the transaction code, so that is why those consultants, all the transaction code, everything is already on their head. That is why it look like they are programmer, they are doing programming. It's because it is more faster and efficient to be using those code. So now our code is JM for the Jester manufacturing. No, it will show me when I say J if there is existing company, JM01. So that's me. It's unique. And the name, let me confirm again. Yes, Jester Manufacturing Limited. Jester Manufacturing Limited. Let me say my city is Lagos. And my region is Nigeria. NG. Once you just type NG. So my currency is also NG. If you are using dollar, maybe for the multinational companies, another company may be in another country. So if you can use the currency of that country, that is another importance of SAP. That is why we say that it is for big company. So if you use the currency of that company, so you will be doing your financial reporting, generate different reports normally based on their standard in that countries. But that doesn't affect your consolidation. So if you want to consolidate as a group, automatically it will convert the currency of that currency or the currency of that country to the currency of the parent company. So it will just make it automatically and it will consolidate normal. So here, see Nigeria, our language is English. So now I can click on save. So I have clicked on save. So let me confirm that this thing I have saved. So this one is input. No. So I want to back. Because normally, because we are using CS system, maybe that is why we're supposed to be seeing the prompt and show us that it has actually saved, if it has saved. So I'm going back. Yeah. So now that means that it has actually saved. Or if you are going back, it will show you to enter additional information. So like this information now, it will just be like the controller or the managing director who is in charge of that subsidiary. So and it's the same thing, enter title.
Sorry, I'm not more seeing your screen.
Okay. Please, Is there anyone that is not seeing my screen apart from Mr. Hassan to confirm if it is from my end or his network?
I'm seeing it now.
You are seeing it now. Okay. So this is your title. So the system to us. Okay. So save the changes. There are some information that I want to enter here. Okay. I think my network is not also strong. So I say yes. So all these things, customizing transport requests is just click on save here, but it's beyond our scope. SAP have different three different systems or back, or let me say the configuration. What we are doing now, we can be doing configuration. Maybe they have started using the system, and those that are using they will not even know because we are on development system. So after we have developed it, it has to be transferred to the test system to test if what we have actually do or we have actually done is working. Then finally to the production system. That is why the end user we have access to use what we have done. So the thing that show me now, transport request is to transport what we have done from one system to the other. Not shouldn't bother about that. So I'm closing my system. I take my network. So the network has gone here. I'm having network challenge.
I'm having issue with your voice.
So I'm actually having network problem. But can you hear me clearly now? Let's confirm if you can hear me clearly, please.
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly now.
All right, that's good. So now we have created one company, but due to the network, let's confirm if the company has actually created. So we can come to the edit, copy, delete, and check company. So let's click on it. It's the same place where we create the company. I think I'm still having this network. Okay. So I want to check company codes now. So I click on check. I want to confirm what we have created. Okay, let me use the shorthand. No, I'm having issue with my network. Okay, let me on the system. So position. No, I say if you want to check what you have created, you can search think JM01. So JM01, we have actually created so you can see. Please, are we together?
Yes.
That's good. So now let's quickly, you have know the process. So I'm using transaction code to create the second company code, OX02. OX02. So I'm already there. I will just say new entry. Then what is our, so JP01, that is the code, Jester Properties Limited. JP01. So we have JP01. Yes, it is unique. Then the name is Jester Property Properties Limited. So the network is slow. So my city now is Kano. And the country is still Nigeria. NG will show me my currency, NGN, Nigerian Naira. You click on it and my language is EN, which is English. So you click on this mark, green mark to enter, enter. So it's showing something wrong with my currency. So what is wrong? NG. So maybe I couldn't select Okay. So what is the problem? Nigerian, NGN, enter. So I don't know why it is not accept Nigerian, another Nigerian currency, but we can have the subsidiaries. I think we're supposed to have many subsidiary. You can have many subsidiary in one region, but we are going to find out. So let me change my region. Let me let me change this one to Ghana then. Let's use Ghana. Ghana. We have Ghana here. Okay, this is Ghana. So when you click, you will click enter on it. So I think maybe my system will suffer. Okay. So I think it is system. It is created already. So if you look down here, it's telling me that an entry already exists with the same key. So that means it has actually gone. So that is why once you just click and it is not go, you can just go back and confirm what you have done. So now I'm click on cancel. Okay. So we have 10 minutes left. So I have to act quickly now. We just have one step remaining and it's very simple. So position, I want to check. Once you just come to this place, you know how to get to this place. But the transaction code OX02, if you want to create a group, OX15. So position, I want to check JP01 for the gesture properties. JP01. Okay. Country templates. So that means that is the problem that we have. So that means JP01, somebody already used it. So this JP01, somebody already used it. But we can edit. So I double click on it. But the person that created it to the Japan. I don't think we should edit it because probably he has assigned it to another company. Let's say our own Jester Properties Limited. Let's say JTP1. JTP1. The name is Jester Property Limited. City, Kano. Region, NG, which is Nigerian. Currency, NGN, which is Nigerian Naira. And language is English. So I'm clicking on save. So I've clicked on save. I didn't see any prompt. So I should accept that these are safe. So I can go back and check edit address. I'm not editing any address. So it is already created. Once you want go back and show you to edit address. So you can see JTP01. So we have two subsidiary now. It is already there. So the final transaction now, transaction code is 0x16. Assign company codes to company. So what we want to do now, we are showing that these subsidiary are belong to these parents. So we have joined them together and they have become, that is when they are going to become parent and subsidiary. So that is what we want to do now. The last part, let's quickly do it. I don't want us to come back to, so this is back. Yes, can save your data transaction request. Just click on yes. So the system is slowing. I think the network is kind of bad. SPRO. I want to go back to, so we know that after we know how we get to this place, I don't need to be going back again. So now I'm going back to my enterprise structure. So from this enterprise structure now, when I click the arrow down, define definition, I'm not defining anything again now. This is if you can define chart of account and other things that is there, you can define them. But I'm not defining anything again based on our scope. So what I want to do is assignments. So I'm clicking on assignments. Then financial accounting. You can see assign company code to the company. You can create control area, business area, profit center, all the rest. So what we want to do now, assign company code to company. So I'm clicking on assign company code to company. It is very easy. So we have 3 minutes so that all of us will use it for just question and answer. So now I want to search for the company code. The first company code that we created is this. This is the valid one. JM for the Jester Manufacturing Company. JM01. JM01. You can see it. The city is Lagos. Which company that I want to assign? What is the name of our company again? The code for our company. I think is CJT01. Yes. Jester Group. You can see that it has shown me. So I will just say assign. So what I've done now here, this is the group JT01, and this subsidiary now, this Jester Manufacturing, it has become the subsidiary of this. I will search for, think JTH, think, okay, is it JTHH or what? I think it's JTHG, right? Let's confirm if you can show us Kano. Yes, okay, it's JTP1. JTP1, that is the company code. And this is the Chester property. I'm assigning it to JT01 to my group. That's all. So Chester property and Chester manufacturing now, they are belong to the same group. So if you are preparing account for the group, you are consolidated everything together. Then you enter to save them. So that is what you need to do. So if you want to go back, it will ask you to save the changing. Then you click yes. This transfer request is another thing. You can create your own, but just say yes. So it has saved. So if you have the access to the system, all what we have done now, you will see it, and you can have your video at your side. So when you are doing it, you are checking the step, and it is very simple. So what we have done now, we have created the company. Even though the code that we are using, maybe I will update this, it's different because some of the code here they are using Jester Group and with two subsidiary. This is what we have done. So, and that is the end of our class tonight. So tomorrow or next tomorrow latest, tomorrow I will work on that. I will give everybody